Alright. Let's try that again. Take two. Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. Are you freaking... I would just go and collect some stuff really quick to see if that fixes anything. Okay. Hopefully my stream... Oh. Yes, that is a weird table thing. Hey, thanks for joining me, Leaf Silvery. If you can hear me, I am currently dealing with my annoying... Not my annoying internet. But I am dropping frames like no other. I may need to temporarily end and restart the stream really quick to see if that fixes anything. It might not fix anything. It might fix anything. This actually is 100% not on my internet. I'm not sure what is actually causing it. But tech issues have chosen to bless me tonight. There we go. Seems like it's stabilizing. Nope, not quite. If I have to restart the stream, I will be very mad. I do apologize about this. If nothing else, I will... Wait. Why is it going off that server? I will just call this stream off. Again, I do apologize that I have to do that, but I am not happy with this. Are we stable? Are we stabilizing? Okay. So, short answer. I believe that I need to not do simulcasting if this is going to continue, because those of you who don't know, I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. Again, if you are comfortable with whatever platform you're on, stay on that platform, okay? I'm not asking anyone to change platforms. But I may need to shift my streams around so I have like an hour-long stream on one day and then another day have... I don't want to burn out though. Oh, right. So I said that there was going to be some spoilers in the stream. So, spoiler number 1 for the I Am a Payne cinematic universe. I'm going to be investing in full 3D tracking. Yes, I do have a VR headset that has been collecting dust for the past like several years, not several years, but several months. But I was taking a peek at Mokobi or Mokobi. No, it is Mokobi. The one 3D trackers that are at home. That aren't like the full suits that cost like $2K. That one's probably gonna like... Well, I mean, I can save up for it, but I will be saving up for it. So It's giving me some plans for some like 3D like karaoke stuff. I don't know why that makes me incredibly happy to be able to do like a. I guess if I get it right, it would be kind of like I'm doing a bit of a concert for y'all, right? Right? Yeah. So, is there any Q&A things here? Nope, not yet. Okay. So, again, feel free to ask questions in chat and whatnot, but I will be yammering on as per usual. The second spoiler, I actually don't have. There we go. I actually do have some other spoilers, I guess. Second off, I mean, I'm gonna be making this into a community post anyway, so that way, if people didn't have a chance to see it now, they'll be seeing it then. So you might be wondering what the point of. You might be wondering like why I don't just do like a Vtuber 3D concert or concert. I'm sorry, but I don't look enough for that. I mean, I do have the physique, and I can probably pull off some cool dance moves, but I can't imagine it would look pretty outside of anything aside from 3D or a 3D model. Or maybe it would. I don't know. I suppose that's subjective. Okay. Second off, I again am looking into some games and stuff like that. We need to do a multiplayer game. Well, I'm going to do a multiplayer game thing. So I was thinking of something that would be like easily accessible to everyone. And it always comes back to Team Fortress 2 for some reason. Another one would be I don't think I have anyone, or I don't think I have. Sorry, I had bad gas. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. Sorry, for some reason. I know that like there's probably nobody here, but I just some kind of weirdly nervous. So it's either going to be like Team Fortress 2 or it's going to be another game. Okay, sorry for the space there. I was checking something. Okay, so I talked about how I'm going to see about getting some 3D trackers, so I can move my body freely. So with that, I cannot guarantee the same like energy as, well, I am prone to doing like random stuff that I can like play around with it, but I can't like guarantee like I'm gonna be like super hyper like Fillion. Don't expect a backflip out of me is what I'm saying, because you won't get it. There we go. That's better. Why does my body feel like stiffer than usual? Second, where am I in terms of getting a live 2D model? Some stuff actually happened and I had to save up for it. I may end up just getting my design commissioned and go as like a PNG tuber for a while. Would it be downgrade from this? Would it? I think it would be, to be honest. But at the same time, I do actually want to. Like, have something that, matches my, like, final design. Well, not my final design, but my, actual design that I had in plan. For those of you who don't know, I still consider myself, like, pre-debut, even though I still have, like, a full 3D model and stuff like that. Just because of the sheer, wow. Just because of the sheer fact that I don't... Neither Mo nor I, or this model, is going to be my, like, final, like, model. Well, final design. So, until I actually reach that part, I won't really consider myself fully debuted. Is it an arbitrary thing? Yes. Do I care? No. Am I going to give up until I actually reach my goals? No. I know that I've set myself up with some like loftier ones and less lofty ones, but I think if I were to give up on them, I wouldn't feel really good about that. If you haven't noticed, my stuttering and stumbling over my words has gotten a lot better. Yes, as in I've gotten better at stumbling and stuttering over my words. Yes. Now, but what I mean is, I feel like I've been improving a lot, but I still have a lot more to go, mind you. So, yeah. Let's see, spoiled a live 3D concert that I was going to do. I think I'd have to get, again, do not contact me about it. If I like the way you design things, I will find you. Okay. Okay. But I am going to be looking into some people that design like 3D, like the 3D, like, what do you call it? Environments. Why did my brain like fart on that? Or maybe I'll just design one myself. I don't know. I'll see if I can design one. Anyways. So. Do I really need to, like, invest into, like, getting a sort of stage or something like that? Probably not. Am I going to anyways? Yeah. See, I'm really bad at, like, taking something like this, which is my hobby, seriously, because, well, I rarely take myself serious. But I do take the work that I do very seriously, and irrespective of whether or not I feel like this is a hobby or not, I still am learning a lot more about, like, content creation and stuff like that, so I don't feel like this is really a wasted venture at all. So yeah, I don't mind continuing on. Really, I don't. So, now the spoilers out of the way, let's get GeoGuessr set up. Okay, go G. I went to type in GeoGuessr, and I instead typed in... Let me just see. Here, let me show you what I typed in instead of typing in GeoGuessr. Okay, we'll get started. As soon as I type in GeoGuessr properly, I will get started with GeoGuessr. And in other news, water is, again, it is my firm opinion that water is not wet, but it does make things wet. And in other news, grass is green, I guess. Sometimes. Occasionally. Okay, let's go to change the category really quick. You know, if I was smart, I'd set up a something to auto switch the category for me. But I'm not. Okay. Should I leave myself large like this, or should I... Alright, chat, you can go up there. Never mind the crispiness. I don't know why my web browser always gets all crispy like that. But on a side note, it auto deep fries things, so I guess that's something. Definitely something. Okay, minimize this. Oh, right. Also another thing I need to get set up. I don't know if you've all ever heard of it. But Marshmallow. Basically, it lets you ask questions anonymously and stuff like that. I will probably get that set up at some point in time. All right, what do we got? All right, middle of nowhere. Oh, so this is Germany? Around here? Yeah. Close. Off to a good start. Suburbs, United States, probably. A street so profane that they had to blur it, as per usual. It's always interesting seeing what Google actually like blurs or doesn't blur. This bus should tell me something. It doesn't really. Wildberry. Now, why did I never get one of those? The only thing I got before was a Grimace shake. Wasn't bad. Actually no, when was the Wildberry shake out? Monroe. There's tons of streets named Monroe in the U.S. So yeah, I did kind of spoil the fact that I'm going to try to get a live 3D concert set up for myself. Now, before I say anything more about that, it's not going to be anything like super special, like of the likes of like any major corpo thing, because I don't have that kind of money. I'll be honest. But regardless of that, I hope that whatever I make will be at least somewhat special. Aside from being in the US, I have no idea where this is, by the way. All the street and all the... Oh yeah, basically all the street signs are generic enough to be Anytown, USA. Oh. 812. East Coast somewhere, I want to say. Oh, that sounds stupid. And no, Chad, I will not, you know, wait, what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna look the stuff up. Is what I was gonna say. Sorry. To be honest, the whole like brain fart thing is more of me like streaming type thing. So no back or no front license plate. So back license plate that I don't. Yes, my brain does fart a lot. Mind you. I guess here. Oh, so that was Indiana. Okay, not bad. Alright, so this could be any country so far. Oh, so that is... Wait. Why did you say that was... Okay, I know where this is. I don't know where this is at, but I know... I like how they blurred the entire thing. Yeah, so this is... Again, just stating it's there. Not going to comment on the whole thing, either one way or another. Okay. Monument. Za. Which country has Za as its top level domain? Let me think. Za. Hopefully I was correct about this. Nope, I was wrong. Why is that South Africa though? Why is that? I'm stupid. Alright, so this is either Russian or Ukrainian. I'm gonna guess that. Okay, so we got 4 out of 5 countries correct. Good. That's a good warm-up, as opposed to the last week's where I got everything completely wrong. Which happens. Ah, got it. Man, I love top-level domains. Ooh, this... actually looks really pleasant right about now. Nice beach somewhere. Soaking in the sand, waves, maybe with a nice, like, fruity drink. Especially soaking up the sand. Is that a is that the worst or noise that I've made so far this year? No, actually. I'm not going to point out which streams my worst noises came from. Yep, you're gonna have to find those yourself. Nice. Should I steal the radioactive ambulance? I'm stealing it. Oh, I misspelled ambulance, but thankfully that's only in my files folder, so no one else is going to see it. And oop. And oop. And oop. And oop. 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 Perfect. Make some, like... I'm making some really gross noises tonight. Anyways, this is probably Mexico. And I'm probably right. Wait. No. I swear, this is Mexico again. I'm gonna, like, crap. Di Fiore. Now, this feels more like Italy. It's gone. Argentina. Again, the minute the top level domains show up, because of my... Well, for those of you who don't know, I do... C'est de la passage. Joy Monday. This is France, by the way. Probably. Or formerly France. Or formerly French colony. Nomad. I like to imagine that there is a comma there. Hey, Akun, thanks for joining me. Akun, sorry. I like to imagine that there was like a little like comma between that, so that it's like no, comma, mad. I think that's kind of amusing, I guess. Anyways, I hope that everyone's day is going alright too. Also, I never knew like what the deal with that X right there is. Runts. But I see that like a lot in... Is that like indicating the end of a route or something in... like the Eurozone? I feel like it might be. I don't know, I'm kind of painfully American. Oh yeah, right. Oh, double right. I already set that up. So roundabout. So on around the place. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Good. Actually, not speaking of lyrics, but speaking of games that are weird that I'd like to try out. I would actually like to try out Hylix at some point in time. Well, Hylix and Hylix 2. It seems perfectly weird. This is probably Turkish, by the way. It kind of fits. It would probably fit me very well, actually. All right. So how'd I do? I did. Again, I don't know why my tracking messes up like it does, but it does. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Oh yeah. Right. Down Chapels Road. So the signage would probably indicate US. I'm also very bad at GeoGuessr, but at the same time, I'm not afraid to show everyone how bad I am. Well, I'm good at the guesser part, but not at geo. Unless you're talking about like digging rocks and dirt and stuff like that, which I do like to do from time to time. I like to go by like every once in a while I do like to go down by some rivers or some streams or lakes or stuff like that and go look at the look for pretty rocks or just sit by the water's edge and contemplate my life choices and or have you know, some of those good old-fashioned midlife, or not midlife, but existential crises. You know, it's fun. What was that laugh, Payne? That wasn't even like one of my laughs. By the way, I've already determined that this is more than likely either US or Canada. I'm leaning more to... Yeah, that's US. US, Down Chapels. That is... I want to say Kentucky? No. Where is that? That is Delaware. Not quite. Wales would be... No, the minute that there was a speed limit sign that looked like that, I knew that it was the U.S. Nord... Is this... I want to say, is this Finska? I was wrong. That's fine. I should have known that it was Germany. Actually, no. My first gut instinct was that it was Germany, so that tells me that it was correct. All right, road signage. That one would indicate that we're probably in the U.S. I see a lot of corn, so this is probably Iowa. Quick guess. Wisconsin. This is really crowded. I can't tell. I would lean towards on dogs. Pet the dogs. Let me pet dogs. Look at that. They're just unbothered by anything. Poor street pups. Oh, poor puppy. I don't know why, but I always feel worse for, like, animals when they're, like, I don't know. Oh, Kolkata. How do we put this? I a lot of times feel worse for animals that are like strays or stuff like that than humans. I know that sounds a bit harsh, but that came out wrong. I'm stupid, by the way. A lot of times when I really struggle with like finding the right words for, well, anything, really. Giveaway. So this is UK probably, or New Zealand. Like a lot of the Hollywood station. So this is UK. Still correct. So how'd I do? I just accidentally did that. Okay. So what else did I do today? I did some laundry, of course. Seems like I always end up doing my laundry on Sundays, anyways. No, this is not UK. Where's this? Netherlands? I do actually have to... No, that was Paris. Good. Yeah, this is US. I could tell by the Jackson Hewitt sign and not by the US Postal Service carrier over there. Who that is? Palm trees. Oh, I can't tell what type of palm that is. For a second there at the side of my eye, that looked like a tree of heaven, which is something completely different and is actually invasive in the US. Marion. So. Marion is a... I forgot where that was. I know it's a town somewhere. Yes, it's a town in somewhere in other news. Nah, I'm kidding. Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining me. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of your name, but I9. Oh, okay. What am I doing with this? I am trying to get a country streak going. So far, the highest amount of guesses that I've actually gotten correct were 10. Which, I guess wasn't half bad. I've already narrowed this down to the US, by the way. I'm just trying to get more specific. Oh. I'm sure if I did some more offline training, I probably would get close to, well, I probably would do pretty well, but, yeah, I am kind of super busy. Okay, so this is US. I want to say by the general architecture, it's probably not the West Coast. It could be... probably around this area. I'm just gonna guess. Well, I wasn't wrong. Thankfully, I am from the US, so I... Well, I mean, being from the US does help with guesses from the US, but also does not help with any other country. Especially when it sticks me here. Yes, hop the fence. Ooh, is that... English and 2 different scripts of the same writing family. Is this India? Probably a border region. I'm probably wrong, by the way. No? Could be here. Nope, not wrong. It's New Delhi, though. Okay, so... This is... in... I think... Oh, this isn't US, so... This isn't UK either. I'm trying to feel the... is that? I want to say... Ireland? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. A tree is so profane that they had to blur it. The blur is chasing us. It has... overtaken us. Like, this is literally, like, legitimately terrifying. You playing GeoGuessr at 3 a.m. and you see this blur start chasing you, and as you run, it chases you even further. And the further you try to run... Oh. It's like 7 for me. Time zones are funky. That could be, I can tell that it's, like, in the... I'm hung up in between it being probably Malaysia and also Indonesia? It probably isn't Indonesia, though. The thing is, they both use, like, similar, well, it's kind of weird. They both do use, like, the Latin-based, writing thing, but I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Oop, trash can. Shard your secrets, oh mighty trash can. And no secrets to behold. Is that evident? It's too blurry to read. Guess I can guess Malaysia. Wait, what? Yeah, that counts. I'll count it. So how did I do this time? Yeah, I mean, nobody ever expects Penang. So 1, 2. Excuse you. Dead wrong. 3. So I got like 4 correct. So that's something, I guess. Okay, so this is German. But the real question is it Austrian German or is it Germany German? I guess that top level domain would I can usually tell by the top level domain. Yeah, how about that? All right. So it plopped me down on the middle of a highway. But I see a highway sign over here. On a long, lonely highway east of Omaha, I forgot the rest of the words because streamer brain set in. Okay. Cheltenham. What is Norton? You're not supposed to, like, spoil everything. Come on now. Half of the fun is me trying to guess incorrectly and then you all pointing and laughing and then going. Wait, did that not work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. Okay, so this is obviously in Europe somewhere. I think. Well, I'm a small. I'm a little small guy, so I don't really need mods yet. I can usually like do my mod stuff on my own. Although if I want people to like be able to post whatever they want with impunity, I do usually mod them. Saint Salvador de Torre. Okay, so this is France. I'm not sure exactly where, though. Ow. I also am Spain, but the listen. I took sign language as my second language in school. And I'm actually teaching myself even worse language, or even more difficult language to learn, which is Japanese, and that's not going well. I mean, half the great artists are actually exclusively speak Japanese, so yeah. I'm also in Spain, but the A is silent. Spin. That was a slow spin. No, the joke is that I am a Payne. Cabaras. So. This is US, probably. Olive Garden. So this is definitely US. Okay, so we have 414, Wisconsin. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer, though. I think Cabaras and... Actually, no, Olive Garden probably hasn't really branched out a whole lot. Because you can usually find, like, way better Italian food, like, outside of the US. I don't know. I'm not, like, super particular when it comes to, like, food and stuff like that, but... yeah. Except my... So I'm trying to actually shy away... Well, aside from keeping my streak on Duolingo, I am also taking a conversational Japanese course, and I will eventually, mind you, end up in Japan. And I will do some immersion stuff. That'll happen. Usually when I stagnate with my learning or something like that, I like to approach it from a different angle. And also it helps to have people to actually, like, speak Japanese with. Confession here. I haven't been outside of the US yet. I basically, like, have only just recently gotten my life somewhat together. But anyways, I'm not going to trauma dump. Long story short, about sums it up. Okay, so I'm gonna guess probably Madison. No, it was Milwaukee. Who? Who seriously, like, decided to do the street map thing? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I do eventually want to, like, explore, like, a lot more of the world. Well, obviously I want to explore a lot more of the world, but it's a lot more countries that I actually want to see, and a lot more different perspectives I want to see as well. You know how it is. And also more booze to drink too. That's secondary though. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think. I think there's very few people that actually have their like lives together. So if I had to guess where this is. Oh, yeah. Duolingo is crap for teaching. Well, we can probably just leave it at that. In my opinion, I should say. Philippines mentioned! Philippines. Yeah. And, yeah, aside from, like, keeping my streak alive, I pretty much don't use it aside from... No, I don't use it for any actual, like, learning stuff. You think I'm gonna, like, use a game to learn stuff? Oh, that was over in Manila. Oh, I was right about it being Filipino, but... Or the Philippines. Alright. Oh, I heard, Lensu is, good. Well, for basically the way I'm going to approach it is I'm going to be, well, I need to finish up my conversational course, and then I'll probably move on to more like textbooks and stuff like that. And by far, probably the best way to learn is via immersion, but I kind of, sort of... You know, need to, like, save up if I want to do trips like that, and it'll take time. Okay, so this is... The signage makes me want to say Europe or Australia. Oh. I mean, my native language is English, and I can barely speak it. Though I do... Okay. I won't be... That is actually legitimately France. I want to say. Oh yeah, I feel you there. And... Yeah. I guess if your native language isn't one that you really use a whole lot, you can... You kind of, Oh, more end. More, so this is Scotland. Probably. Now, do I want that... Now, do I want to count that as part of the UK? Technically, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know why, but the camera seemed a little wobbly to me. Oop. No, get back here. You. I see furigana. That's Japan. Okay, so it's a park. And it would have to be a... well, it's not like too touristy because I'm not seeing any... I'm not seeing any Romanji, so it's not like super, super touristy. So maybe this is Tokyo? Let's see if I can read that. I can't read it. A whole lot of this. So that's one? I really can't read a whole lot of that. Why is there always... There's always an old lady at, like, parks looking at a thing. Or looking at the signs. I can read some of the kanji, but not a whole lot. That's Meno. Oh. Is that like a maintenance puzzle? Or maintenance thing? Not exactly sure where this is at. Well, I know it's Japan. No, this is not China. That is katakana and kanji and hiragana. Garden. So, isn't that... I'm gonna say, isn't Kyoto? Why did I forget where it's at? Why is my brain so stupid sometimes? Kanzawa? No, it's not Yokohama. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know where it's at. But usually when I see, like, castles... Well, again, I've never been to the country, so I don't have a point of reference, but... Wow. Oh, it's way off. It was Kanzawa. No, you are correct about it being Kanzawa. But I think... Oh yeah, I don't know why, but I found it kind of, like, interesting. Well, this area was interesting for some reason because they all have, like, similar naming conventions. Okay. So architecture-wise, this looks like... It seems very mixed. But I want to say that this is US. Here comes the sun. Do do do. Sorry for the. I don't know. That could be. That could be any number of the flags. But yeah, this is the U.S. Lake Placid. Isn't that? Lake Placid is Minnesota, isn't it? No, I was wrong. That was Vermont. I don't know why, but the picture of these people running, it just looks like one of the guys just punched the person. Hey, Baku Dala, or Dada, thanks for joining me tonight. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm bad at it. We are going for a country streak. This is Russia. So far, I think the furthest I've gone is like, what was it, 5, 6? Maybe 5. Honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to be streaming for tonight. But, I mean, I'll probably try it offline. Oh, yeah, right, I was supposed to be checking questions over here. Right. Okay, nothing. Okay. Major spots in lesser known countries. Yeah, I'll take a peek at it. Okay, so how'd I do? So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And yet again, there's one that I guessed wrong. Wasn't there? No? That's 5. Okay, then. I got 5 out of 5 countries correct somehow. I keep on clicking that, by the way. We'll go for another round. I can't read the sign. I want to say the architecture looks PV. Bavaria. Oh, NL. Netherlands. I wanted to say that the architecture looked really European, which doesn't narrow it down a whole lot. Oh, yeah, it looked European because it was the EU. Lads broke. Northern Ireland. Well, I mean, if GeoGuessr wants to give me like a freebie, I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Just making sure that my music service didn't go rogue and decide to start playing some random stuff. ERP. My lizard begins to grow. Do you wish to continue? No. My lizard shrinks. I miss Vinny's Gmod RP stuff. No, he's streaming right now, but I will probably be. I mean, I'll be probably watching Vinny after this. Vinny Vine Sauce, he's cool, dude. I definitely will not be, unless I have more than like 2 or 3 people here, I won't be raiding into him though. The way I usually do this is so the way that Twitch stuff works, if there's one viewer there, then usually that would indicate that this is a lot of English, a lot of Chinese. Oh gosh. Not there. Yeah. The way that Twitch viewers works is a lot of times there's only like one viewer. This is Russia, by the way. Usually you're the only viewer, so it wouldn't make sense for me to raid into someone unless I had more than like one person. Usually I'll just join them. And as per YouTube live redirects, I can't do those yet. I think YouTube wants us to have at least 1,000 subscribers or something like that, but that hasn't happened yet. Again, I'm not number. Okay, so that was Ukrainian. So this is US. Let me say this really quick, or not really quick, but let me say this. I'll say this again. I don't care about numbers because those numbers are, well, if you're here in chat and talking like that, that's what I do care about and stuff like that. Otherwise, numbers don't really matter to me ever. Nor would they. I'm here to entertain, after all. And, if I'm not... Well, first and foremost, I'd rather be doing that rather than worrying about numbers. Worrying about numbers is the fastest way to... By the way, this is northeastern U.S. But no, if you're stressing about numbers, then you're not going to be doing a good job at actually entertaining, and yeah. Just go straight to crap. So I guess there's small, like, streamers or small, like, YouTubers watching me. Or VTubers. Don't worry about numbers. Worry more about, like, being entertaining. And trust the process. Pennsylvania. I don't know exactly where it's at, though. Oh, it's by Philadelphia. So how'd I do? Aside from guessing incorrectly there, it seems like I do so great up until I don't. All right. So we'll probably be calling it there for tonight. So, to recap really quick, love y'all platonically. I will probably see you all. Well, I'll have my schedule up by tomorrow, and my schedule on Twitch will be updated by tomorrow as well. And yeah, thank you all again for joining me.